A very good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to start our second lecture regarding that lesson, what is observing space telescope. So, we are going to study this chapter in Science 2. It is chapter number 18 of standard 9th. So, let us recall what we have studied in our previous lecture. In our previous lecture, we have studied about constellation, telescope, etc. In today's lecture, we will study about radio telescope, GMRT, telescope in space, ISRO, astrosat, etc. Omitted contents will be cancelled out. So, let us start with our explanation part, children. So, in today's lecture, we are starting from radio telescope. So, here we will see that in radio telescope that many heavenly objects emit radio waves in addition to visible radiation. So we cannot see these radiations with our naked eye. Therefore, a special type of telescope is used to receive these all rays, and this telescope is called as a radio telescope. This all point you have to underline. Now, it is made from one or more dishes at a particular parabolic shape. Parabolic shape, you must be knowing, it is a curved type of shape. Now, in optical telescope, the incident radio waves are reflected by these dishes and converge at the focus. A radio receiver is placed at focal point, and whatever information is received, that is passed to the computer, and it analyzes and construct an image of that source. So, a large radio telescope, that is called a giant meter wave radio telescope, that is called GMRT. So, that we will see here, children. This is giant meter wave radio telescope. It is erected at Narayangao near Pune, and it uses the radio waves which are having the wavelength of about a meter. Coming from the heavenly bodies, we had to study these bodies. This telescope is actually collection of 30 dishes, and each is having the diameter of the 45 meter. It is called a giant telescope because of the arrangement of the 30 dishes, and it is made in such a way that it works as a single dish which is having a diameter of 25 kilometer. That means the GMRT gives the same data that we would get from a telescope having a single dish of 25 kilometer diameter, and GMRT has been made by Indian scientists at minimum cost. So, it is a world standard research facility. Scientists study solar system, solar wind, supernova, interstellar hydrogen clouds, etc. And scientists from all over the world come to India to use this facility. Here you can see, children, how the structure of this telescope is there. This is a structure of radio telescope. Here the radio waves are coming received by receiver at the dish. Then this with the help of amplifier, it is transferred to computer, and computer give the message. Now, telescope in space. Visible light and the radio waves emitted by heavenly bodies in space can pass through the Earth atmosphere and reach the Earth's surface also. So, optical and radio telescope can be erected on the surface of the Earth. These Earth-based telescopes present some problems in making good quality observation. Now, the visible light coming from the heavenly bodies has to pass through the Earth atmosphere to reach the Earth's surface. During this journey, some of the light is absorbed in the atmosphere, and the intensity of light reaching the Earth's surface also decreases. So, we can see that uh, a change causes the turbulence in the atmosphere, which in turn causes the light rays to change their path slightly and thereby shake the position of the image. So, because of the sunlight, we cannot use optical telescope during the daytime. So, during the night time also, the city light and cloudy weather is there, that also cause the difficulties to observe the heavenly bodies. To reduce this problem, what we are doing? To reduce this problem, what we have to do, that optical telescope are situated at the top of the mountains in an inhabited place. Inhabited mean where nobody is staying. And to get rid of this all above problem completely, we should place the telescope above the Earth atmosphere in space itself. These problems do not exist in the space. So the image obtained by space telescope that will be bright, very clear and remain at one place. Scientists have this turned this idea into reality. Children, here these two topics are cancelled for you. But exercise, all you have to learn, anything may be asked, because exercise all will come. Anything may come. This topic you have to read out yourself. Now, Indian Research Organization or ISRO. So we'll see here this topic now. It is situated in Bangalore. This institute was established in 1969, and the aim of developing technology for making and launching of artificial satellite was for the ISRO. Till date, ISRO has successfully launched a large number of satellites. ISRO program is foremost among the successful program undertaken by independent India. India also progressed in space science, as well as it also played a big role in the national and social development also. So, the INSAT and GSAT series of satellites support our telecommunication, television, broadcasting, meteorological service, etc. So, it is because the telephone, television, and internet service are available everywhere in the country due to this. Now, a special uh, the EduSat satellite, that is a special satellite. Through that, the it is used in this series for the education, so that you have to learn. The IRS satellite series is used for monitoring management of the natural resources, as well as for disaster management. Children, here we'll see one more topic is there, that is called as AstroSat. In 2015, Indian Space Research Organization ISRO launched an artificial satellite called AstroSat in space, and this satellite has ultraviolet and X-ray telescope detectors. So most of the part were used in the satellites are made in India only. So it is a unique system which is having different kind of telescope on a single satellite. Indian scientists are also studying the various aspects of the universe using the data which is obtained from the telescope. So this way we can start. We have finished this chapter here, but you have to study thoroughly each and every topic. Here you can see, children, that how this astronaut is there, and how the pic is there. You can collect the more information about the telescope and work in space from the Hubble and regarding Hubble and Chandra's telescope, etc. So this topic is over here, children. Now uh, this chapter is also over, children. So I'll give the notes by PDF and just learn the topic thoroughly. Thank you, children.